The most important stretch you can do as a weightlifter. Knee pain, back pain. This one kind of fixes everything. So typically with the couch stretch, you'll see people have their knee a little further away from the wall, and they'll get tall here. Instead, push that knee all the way back into the wall. Take your other leg, and you're gonna kick it up, taking this hip and dropping it down to the floor.
One thing he does talk about in this video is knee pain and low back pain. And I think that the nuances of the position of the stretch is quite important depending on which one you're struggling with. So I wanted to give my 2 cents on that. What he mentions is that we need to get our knee right back to the wall and then lean into the stretch here. If you're struggling with low back pain, this position itself is going to be a little bit more effective, because what we're doing is, as we lean into the stretch, we're bringing our hip down into deeper extension and kind of minimizing the amount of knee flexion that might be happening in this stretch. As we lean in, we're getting our heel away from our glute, which is going to reduce the amount of tension, lengthening happening at the quad, and it's going to place more lengthening emphasis on the hip flexors. So it's going to target the hip more, which is going to help release some of that tension that may be built up into that low back area. Now, if you're struggling with a lot of knee tension, then bringing that quad into more length might be far more effective for you. And having that knee right back to the wall may actually be super intense. So what you may want to do is kind of reduce some of that intensity and start here, but try and get nice and tall and try and get that heel towards the glute. And that's going to help you target the quad a little bit more than the hip flexors, which could be more helpful for the knees. So all in all, very great stretch. You can do kind of more of that deep runner's lunge, or you can come up into that more classic couch stretch position, and both are going to be really effective depending on which area you may be struggling with.